Otherwise, we're gonna have a big old mess. That's a pretty expensive hand float. That's a lot of stone. Alrighty, good morning, guys. No, you can't see me. It is 5:36, just pulling up to the job. Got quite a bit of prep work to do. I got a fresh attitude. I'm pretty whooped still, very sore. Honestly, not from pouring concrete, but just from prepping. All that bouncing around in the skid steer really beats you up. So it's obviously totally dark out. We will touch base when it's light out. Hopefully we're prepped and ready to go, just chilling, waiting for 33 yards of concrete. See you then. Alrighty guys, we're prepped and ready to go. This is all that we got done yesterday. We got this graded, got our expansion cut and set. We got our existing slab doweled together. We have a shelf so the garage can't settle. And then we got pretty much all the way to the start of the straight strip. Not finished graded, but the stone spread all of the concrete out except the very end of the approach. So it was a late night, but the project's moving along. Not quite sure what we can get done today. I'm not gonna set unrealistic expectations with this rain. It just totally downpoured on us for like an hour, so we had to push mud back. But if we could get this, well, we will get this poured this morning. If we could get to the start of the garage with the rest of the day, I'd be super happy, but not holding my breath. This rain has been super unpredictable and frustrating, this project. But I want to show you guys what the silent cure looks like the next day. It's kind of cool, you can actually see it. Totally beat it up, so water's not getting through. It's doing its job. Those are just boot marks. I walked and scrubbed the siding because there was a little bit of concrete splatter from yesterday. Dean and Shane are at the gas station. They'll be back any minute. They're Luke and I's and Chelsea's extra help for the day. It's 33 yards. Shouldn't be too bad. Really just the challenge is finishing this while prepping this. That's kind of the hard part. We're not going to be using top stop today with that finishing aid. There's concrete. Give him a little road so he can see. And let's hope he does not get stuck. Just gotta send it. Yeah. It's really not that bad. I'm not worried about the sand. I'm actually only worried about where she's at, where the sand meets the stone. Okay. This sand is pretty solid. Yep. That's just a little spongy there, so don't slow down in that spot. Okay. And then once you get past that, that's why we got that plywood there. Yep. It's fine up there. Okay. It just kind of, you can see it does that. Yes. All right, my friend. Okay, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. I guess we could skid steer it. That would technically work, while it would take forever to do 33 yards. We do have help. But I'm not even gonna say that. He's gonna make it fine. I told him to just send it. Oh man, if you guys could feel the pit in my stomach right now. That is about a 100,000 pound truck. So far, so good. I knew it. That was a wet spot right there. Nice job.
Hey, thanks.
Just throwing some here for the tree roots, even though I chopped through most of them. We're just gonna work out So if you want to start over there and come out, whatever, 16 feet or so. This is 3 trucks exactly, so you should be pretty much thirded. So I would hope you could get maybe 2 feet that way of this closest stake.
Okay.
So along there.
So I just want to come back and
then scoot over there. And, yeah, because we got enough extra help today, so I can be screeding and stuff while they're dumping. And I just want to set that expansion. Yeah. All right, let's have a good pour. Alright, we got that. Oh, good thing I was ready. No, down to the edger joint, edger line.
Okay, good.
They don't cut this door down. I got you. Whoa! Oh man, I love mud. It's all about attention to detail. No, keep going.
We're good.
We are 5 inches, Shane, so it's a little bit thicker than probably normal.
Is it man float day or is it man float day?
It's man float. Oh, you got your man float too?
Yeah. I just so happen to look over and I see a fellow man float out.
Have him come up and finish this. Get the screed out of the way, get the come alongs out. I don't want to be messing with expansion on the next truck. It's taking too long. Yeah, just pick it up and put it on the concrete. You want to go there and Yep.
Let's do it.
Just enough.
This cut down for me, because this tank comes out flat, so I'm running off that top edge over there. Right where that stake lines up.
Go tell him to take a different path.
Take a different path?
Yeah. Otherwise, we're going to have a big old mess. I've had a pump truck, 2 mixers, and 2 wreckers stuck at the same time.
Oh, that's talent.
It's called expensive.
It's expensive, yeah. Okay.
Well, the problem is I kind of go flat and then dip down.
Okay, so we want to keep.
So let's go to the drain and then I'll 10-foot it out.
Give me 2 seconds, Austin. Well, that's why you got the curtain handle. This thing's good.
Got it screwed off, just hitting it with the 6-foot channel float. Things are looking good. All right, I'm gonna hop in here. Whoa! Get this garage edged. Still trying to figure out this new mud. It's a little weird. It's nice, but it's different. All right, we pretty well got edges hit. Going to throw the whirligig with the float blades on and knock down all the bull float ridges. All right. Use a little fuel. You don't want to run out mid slab. All the stuff is running so much better now that we got this wreck fuel. I just was being lazy for a bit. It was just a ways away from the shop, but I just filled up a few of the cans and everything just runs top notch.
All the time, but like certain.
Oh, sun's out, I'm hot again. People are always asking, and I'm finally remembering. Power pole finisher, lrtools.com. There is phone number and everything for you guys. There's a lot of knockoffs on eBay, so I'm sure you could find them anywhere, but it's the one I've had, and it's been a great machine, especially for the price. Chelsea, come here. Does it reach? Go ahead. Hey, can you come over here, Sean, please? Need a drill to pull these stakes. They're screwed in. Perfect. Just pull all those tall ones while you're here. You just give me tension so I can use this like a touch-up. Pull it. Alrighty, these GoPro batteries keep dying. We got 22 more yards coming. We're gonna pour this section here. We just got it formed up in, what was that, like an hour? Hour and a half? We knocked that out. This is curing out nicely. Luke's going to get the new saw so we can cut some joints in this tonight. We're gonna get this done just to make these sections easier. Holy cow. I don't know how you just made it through that.
You should have been in here.
Turn that cutter sideways. There we go. That's all we need.
That looks pretty slumpy, yeah? That's alright?
Yeah, I like it. We're on a pretty big hill.
Next time it's wait an hour. Try to make it happen one way or another. I love it.
Nice job being careful.
Yes, sir.
That goes to the driver as well. Usually the driver's like, whatever.
Have a good time today, boys. You were just trying to have a good time today?
Start with the main flow, end with the baby.
Yeah. Oh, main flow till I die. So much faster, but that other one.
I'll man flow till I die. Judging by the pain in my wrist.
Oh,
Any
definitely.
minute.
We're out there hitting that, and I'm just like, my wrist is shot.
Heads up. What was that hand float, Chelsea? Chelsea, we need to knock these down. You can either use the MT100 or your come along, pretty compact. Ready, Hoss?
Yes.
You can get form side.
I would love to take form side. I know, it might make me weak and over.
Let me angle out. Yep. Go back. Yep. All right, hold on. Let me start the compactor pour. Nice job. Dean, let's get a cross pad here from our nail. We'll float her. I guess I could be a man and do it myself.
I did it earlier.
I'm just floating in space.
I got you, John.
Alright, that's right up. You can take form again.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't sealer.
Here, try these.
Those might help.
Well, he's got the smaller handles over there, but.
What? Those are right. You just have to pull the clips up and over, and then there's a little notch in the blade that goes in the notch of the finished blade. All right, I gotta get this one on video. This is what we've been dealing with. All right, got most of it done. I'm just gonna pull this out with the 12-footer. Oh, this all needs expansion. Get a fresh roll. I don't want to seam. Hey, right there. All right, we just got it screeded. Had enough. Gonna get it both floated.
Here. Good right here. Beautiful slap.
Go ahead and get an edge in, Chels. Here you go. I can do it if you don't want to get in your socks. You're just half my weight. You know what I just realized is pretty funny? You weigh the same as a 5-gallon bucket worth of concrete. Dean, I'm buying one of these. This is slick.
Oh, you gonna buy one?
Oh, dude, this little guy with the, oh.
Straight up money. I wouldn't get anything bigger than that.
No, no, just a little. I have a big one, but this is perfect for edges.
Yeah. Yep. Bingo.
Alrighty, it is 7:09. Slab has been in the shade for a while. The sun's not doing us any favors, but I think it's ready to give it a pass with a broom. We're gonna start down where we ended and work back towards this area that's been in the shade the whole time. About ready on edges? Ready to do some push and pull? Actually, I'm gonna use the green monster. That'll tell me a lot. Oh yeah.
So the first time I poured the gas, big Ann Arbor guy.
Okay, need a tiny touch up here, tiny touch up there. All right, pull tension this way and then walk over. All right, we're gonna try to hit the left edge with the corner there. I guess it'd be your right. Understand? This with there. Yeah. Yes, sir. Slow.
Should I speed up at all?
No, that's good. Oh. All right, so now you just got to follow that overlap. You should be able to see it now without the sun in your eyes.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Keep that 3-inch overlap. We don't want to lose our straight line. Yeah. Alrighty, good morning guys. It is about 5:30. I'm going to head down to the job. I'm going to try to do a better job today of videoing. I was very stressful yesterday, so did not, just the tripod kept dying. I don't know if the power adapter got ruined in the rainstorm or what, but it was just a lot of concrete, pretty stressful. So I apologize if yesterday's video was all over the place. I've got, I think, 40 more yards of stone coming. I can't remember what a full train is. His pup is 1x3s, which is like 1 inch, or pretty much a 3-inch baseball sized crushed piece of concrete, because we have those lower rut areas. We need to fill those up. And then he also has some 6A, which is just clean wash stone that we'll use for grading for today and get next week ready. So probably only gonna do about 30-40 yards today, and then just push the rest off to next week. We kind of need to let that base dry out, and I don't want to pour on what you guys saw yesterday. So I'm gonna head down to the job. We'll see you guys down there. Alrighty guys, just got down to the job. Gonna have somebody come fuel up the machine so I don't have to take a ton of gas cans. I need to buy a transfer tank and put it in big, I think, but that's a long ways away. So you can see how bad a ruts the truck made. So all this ground is real solid, but just from this driveway being too low for probably 30 years, the top layer really, as you can see, got saturated. It's about a 11-inch rut, and that's at least 12 inches. Let's check on the concrete, see how she looks. Beautiful. I'm kind of curious about the first pour yesterday. Oh, perfect. It's just starting to leopard print out like that, and that means she's ready to cut. So that'll be perfect. Luke will be down in about an hour. We can get saw cuts laid out and get it cut. You can kind of see the sheen that the sealer puts on it. Looks pretty nice. And our concrete from 2 days ago is starting to even out and whiten. Yep, cool. I'm gonna leave that hooked up in the meantime until they hook up the downspout. This is a lot of concrete. My goal today is basically to get from the end of there, fill in the square here. Then we just have one more medium-sized square and then an easy strip. So that would make today a little easier, so that we don't burn ourselves out for the entire summer. And then it also would allow this base to dry out, because some guys might, but I'm not pouring on that. All right, letting the glow plugs warm up. We'll get this pulled to the end of the road. I don't know what time the fuel guy's coming. I made the mistake of putting my man float on the track yesterday. That's a pretty expensive hand float, just totally ruined now. But I'm glad I did it, because I can be mad at myself. Oh, good morning. Wow. I'm gonna get this thing greased. It took a beating tearing out all that concrete. All right, perfect timing. I just got all my lines chalked, got my layout done. It's not perfect because the garage is so out of square with the house, but there's only so much we can do, and it'll still look really nice. The train just pulled up, so I'm going to get that stone spread, because he cannot pull down the driveway with how bad this mud is. So he's probably gonna dump the end, the pup at the end of the road. I'll spread it, and then he can back up and dump the lead. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Alright, so we got 1x3s in there and 6A in there. That's a lot of stone. Alright, I just got the 1x3 spread. Here are the clean wash 6s. This is gonna be a big old pile. Better back up. Holy God, that's a lot of stone. Heck yeah. Morning.
Morning.
That's a lot of stone. That's the second one he's brought.
Oh, really?
And I've had 6 or 8 more semis loads. It pushes up quite a bit. There we go. Makeshift funnel. All right. A lot of years of hard work pay off when I can finally get tools like this. This has been on my list for many years. This is kind of like our other soft cut saws, but this is kind of the, I don't want to say the Cadillac, but it's, yeah, it is the Cadillac of soft cut saws. So it has the blade, you can see down there, right there, the blade, but then it also has this skid plate. So when you're saw cutting concrete, a lot of times the blade can pull up the surface. So because this skid plate here is on both sides of the blade, it keeps it pressed down so that nothing can pop up. It also has these dust shields that ride the ground, so that this should have very, very little dust, which will be great. Also has the vacuum port if we're inside or need it. This thing is the nicest it'll ever look. All right, just spent about 20 minutes trying to get this thing started. I don't know if it's the oil sensor that's bad or if it's just the wiring. Don't have time to figure it out. I just unplugged it. I just filled it with full synthetic nice oil, so I'm not worried about it. Gonna get these cut and then we'll figure it out in the shop later. The guys are just working on this, getting this prepped. That way when I'm done cutting, we can grade it out and get it poured.
She's rolling. It's rolling.
I thought you said we're rolling.
Oh, no.
All right, I think it might be that new mix design. Saw was awesome, but this stuff cut very difficult, which is kind of a good thing in concrete terms because it means it's getting hard. So I'm actually gonna try to cut this, even though we poured it last night. Worst case, we'll start and then just wait a bit and then keep cutting, but I'm gonna get lines figured out for this and start cutting this guy. All right, got that cut. The saw is awesome. There's, over here, we could hardly even mark it with a pencil because it was still so wet. And look at how crisp those saw cuts are. So we'll give it a little bit to finish hardening up, and then we'll run our beveled grinder in there to fix any little chip outs, and it'll look like money. Also need to wait a minute to broom it off because this slab here is still pretty soft. This one can be broomed and washed. The accountant's here, time to form. Flip that framing square down. You good?
I'm on top of the form.
Be real gentle. It's still very soft, so don't mess with your hammer. Just getting this window well framed out. Do something like that. Keep it small. All right, Chelsea just broomed this off. I got the bevel grinder on there. You can see how clean that makes that saw cut look, and it makes the intersections look even better. She's just hosing it down, getting it all cleaned off, making sure we don't have any sawdust residue. The guys and I are gonna get this graded out, and we'll get mud on the way. All right, I got this pile of 1x3s moved out of the road. And the 6A is there, so we still gotta spread that because we can't get a concrete truck in, but I wanna get this graded first, and then I can quickly just spread this real fast. It doesn't have to be pretty because we're not pouring anything else today. It's gonna be a pretty easy Fridays. 18 yards. So this stone is called 6A, and at least in our state, in our area, this is what a typical limestone concrete mix is. So these are actually the rocks that are in the concrete as well. Also make for a great base. How did the sawdust wash off that? Well, I want you to watch that. Just be very careful not to skid your foot. Just walk like you're a marching soldier. Shout out to Ben Bass for this tip. It's not working at the moment because our concrete isn't super clean, but right on the road. All right, getting the grade stake set is a super important swale, so we have to be sure not to hit these. Yeah, all of them. Yep, that's good. Screw it to the stakes. There we go. Hello, sir. Right to the top.
Top of the tank.
Yeah. There's a swale hole here, funnels down that way. He's got to be almost out.
So where do you want?
Right up here, so I can get my expansion set.
I'm getting to it.
Looks here. That's perfect timing. I need to bolt float that. Will you guys do your best to get the bulkhead in? I'm gonna get this bolt floated. It's not playing around today. Pouring in the afternoon on a hot sunny day in pure sun. Oh wow. I'm starting to get used to this stuff. This is a nice mix. So we're good 5.5 everywhere, and then it's a big swale right where the stakes are. Luke, push some up here of this so he doesn't think he's good. Keep going. Further. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. You gotta overcompensate when it's this wet.
Right, so it's not seeping out.
No, it flows down.
Oh, so the waves drop more?
The second I step, half of what you pushed up is gonna fall down. Enough concrete. Just finishing off this edge. Then we'll start throwing an edge in down there. Bowl floating the other way. This guy was a little wet, so we gotta wait a second to bowl float this. Tape off. Oh. Yes, ma'am. You guys want a Gatorade or anything? Sure. Shane, man? Shane, you know what, actually? This edge is low with where I bull floated the other way. You get a shovel full and sprinkle and then hand float it so he can edge. Just be careful not to dribble. There you go. Get it real quick. Oh my gosh, not even close.
No baseball?
No. That obvious? All right, we had to earn that one. That exploded. It is 5 o'clock. Just finishing up. Gonna get the silent cure sprayed on it. Get tools picked up because we got a 35-yard pour in the morning, and then we can call it a night. Alrighty, just mixed up the silent cure. Gonna get it sprayed on here and get this thing cured and sealed. Luke's washing tools. We're almost done for the day. What?
Helmet on my head.
A helmet? Just called the pump truck, firmed up the morning's mud. Oh, gonna sleep well on Sunday. Just finish the last little bit of sealer. And then I'm gonna pull the truck up and load up tools because I don't have the energy to walk that many trips, but we need a lot of them for the morning. Oh, this was a very long week, by far the longest week of the year. Possibly the longest week of the whole year. That was 35, 47, 69, 89 yards in a week. Tear out, form, prep, pour. I'm sure some commercial guys are laughing. But if you watch our channel and you know our crew size, granted we did have a ton of help from Dean and Shane, but nevertheless, that's a lot of mud for our size crew. It'd be one thing if it was new construction, which we do have some very big new construction jobs coming up, but tear out and replace with all the rain, and that's a whole nother animal. Alright, now I gotta clean up all this mess. We'll touch base in a bit. Just took the tools that we need for tomorrow's pour, because we'll be coming right back here Sunday, Monday to make more progress. So there's no sense in picking up tools. Homeowner's very cool and understanding. He's in the construction business, so he understands how it goes. Typically, I'd be a little more worried about picking things up, but this is well, today's a short day. Today was 12 hours, but every other day has been 14 or 16 hour days. And I'm a little whooped because I got 33 in the morning. So I'm gonna load the MT100 up that way, because we don't have any way to get the trowel machines down there tomorrow. We have a Bilco storm door chase coming out. So I'm gonna take the MT100 and we can lower the 3-footer down through there. And hopefully that 3-footer's enough, but I got Dean and Trent tomorrow, so should be all set. All right, got the MT100 cleaned down, ready to head home for the night. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna make the trek home. I'll see you guys back at the shop. It's turned into a nice evening. It's pretty cool. I am completely whooped, beat up, hobbling, exhausted. I want to show you guys something funny to end this video on a high, or not a high note, but a funny note. All right, here's a hint. So Chelsea has an unbelievable talent for finding rocks with the mower. And I don't remember if I put this in a video or not, so if I did, sorry, I'm repeating myself, but last year she went through 2 blade bolts. She sheared the bolt off the spindle, 3 spindles, and a set of blades. So I said, all right, we just seeded 100,000, 104,000 some square feet of lawn. The lawn's gonna start to be nice. Let me make her job a little easier and swap the blades so she's cutting with a fresh blade, because these were the old ones. I don't know if you can see how bad those are. I sharpened them multiple times and you can't really tell the difference between the back and the front. So I bought a brand new blades for the mower, and one pass in, she finds a pile of rocks. Look at how bent that blade is. So that one's bent. That one is chipped and bent. And that one right there got about a 3-inch divot. So she somehow turned the mower into an edger. So she picked up new blades. I'm gonna swap these blades out. I'm gonna swap them out, get them fixed, and then I'm gonna do a quick pass on the road to finish this night off. Look at that. Oh, that is so funny. All right, let's mow the lawn. Oh, that was running. I'm bad at that when I have my headphones in. Thanks for hanging out, guys. This was a crazy week. I think we still have another 70 yards, so we still have quite a bit next week. And we got, I mean, we're still just getting started. I know it probably seemed like, holy cow, that was a, no. Wait, this job wasn't honestly even on our schedule. So that's how busy we are. Chelsea and I are gonna go to dinner. I think we might have earned it this week. We will see you guys bright and early, 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. We're going to pour a basement, and we got the biggest crew maybe of the summer coming, just to keep it easy and make it a good time. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the morning. Hey, buddy. What is this? Did you chew through your food container? You know what you did, buddy. It's always something.